One of the things we can learn from Leonardo and be amused by is that he didn't dance to the music of his patrons. He painted for himself. That was his passion. And so even when some of the great duchesses and some of the most wealthy families of Europe were begging him to do portraits, he says no. But he decides, I'm going to paint the portrait of this middle-class silk merchant's wife. Why? Because he found this woman, Lisa, had a really beautiful smile. And, of course, he never delivers it to the silk merchant. He keeps it for the rest of his life, continually improving it. Leonardo loved the conception more than he loved the execution. So with some of his great inventions, including flying machines, and some of his greatest potential paintings, like Adoration of the Magi, he never really finishes them. He sort of gets them well conceived, and then his mind, so fertile, so imaginative, moves on to something else. He was always looking for powerful patrons, whether it was the Duke of Milan or the King of France or the Medici. And at one point he did find a very powerful patron, Caesar Borgia, and Machiavelli is part of the group. The three of them are in this tiny town as they're doing a military campaign. And you think, whoa, what a scene that must be. It's those three amazing people, Caesar Borgia, Machiavelli, and Leonardo da Vinci, all holed up in that little town. But Caesar Borgia was a pretty evil man, and after Leonardo works for him for about almost a year in his military campaigns, Leonardo decides he's had enough of that. To me, the greatest drawing in history is Leonardo da Vinci's Vitruvian Man, the guy standing in the circle in the square of the universe. It was done collaboratively. He actually was looking at the design of churches with a couple of friends who were architects, and they were reading this ancient Roman architect Vitruvius and his lessons, and he decided that the proportions of a man, the proportions of the church, and the proportions of our earth are all similar, and that's what Vitruvian Man is supposed to show us. Vitruvian Man becomes the ultimate symbol of the connection between art and science. It's both a great piece of art, but it's a deeply considered, well-measured, proportional drawing of science. So it's not just art, it's not just science, it's a confluence.